guys, it is me, the Dark Queen, and I would totally appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel, Creepy Signal, bringing you all your nightmare material. And today I thought I'd talk about one of my favorite authors, one of his actual short stories, and because it's in relation to the horror news. And so I thought I'd give you a quick run through about this story because it is so phenomenal. It's a short story. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe wrote it, and it is amazing. Yeah, he's done The Raven, he's done, The Pin the Pendulum, he's done, so many others, The Mask of Red Death, and things like that. But this is my personal favorite, and I am fangirling right now because I want to get to the end of like this video already just to tell you what is supposedly going down in the horror news. Let me walk you through the story. So, Edgar Allan Poe decides to write a short story, right? It's 18 something. I'm not a historian, right? The story set in the times of kings. Got a really bad king. Pretty bad. He's pretty evil. Got some pretty debauchery sort of stuff going down. Dark times. We're talking from the perspective of a court jester, and he's a dwarf. He's super little, and he's not just little. What does he think? Poor little guy. He's got like lower body problems to where he's got like this particular walk, but he's incredibly strong. Like his upper body strength, he's got it going on. I mean, he can do like crazy things, like acrobatically, if you will. And so he's a court jester in this kingdom, and he's got like this crush. She's a dwarf too, but she doesn't look as malformed as him. He's pretty hideous, I'm not gonna lie. And so he's got the hots for her, and she's beautiful. She's like a little lady. Like she's perfectly proportioned. She's not, she don't got problems. Let's just put it that way. And so she's kind of like the entertainment too. She's like a little dancer for the king. And so basically, these guys are kind of pervy. I guess, they're even talking about the little ballerina, his crush. And so one day she just, I don't know, she pisses off somebody, and one of the king's men basically insults her, hits her, and now they've pissed off Hop Frog. Hop Frog is mad as hell. And Hop Frog isn't just, he's not just incredibly strong. No. Hop Frog is this cunning, intellectual mastermind who can pretty much outthink even Jigsaw if we were to put him in this era. I mean, even though he's a fictional character, so is Jigsaw, right? So very cunning, very calculative. It's crazy. Right, Charlie? But anyways, let's get back into it. So, Hop Frog is mad as hell, and he's like, whoa, you just insulted my future baby mama. So, basically, he vows his revenge, and he develops this plan. And this plan is not just any plan, right? It's Halloween. Well, no, it's not Halloween. It's like a ball, right? And so he basically convinces this guy and like all his his henchmen to say, hey, this is going to be an awesome ball. You know what? I got the hookup. I got these awesome costumes for this ball. You are going to people are going to think you're really this thing, and you're going to freak so many people out. It's going to be awesome. And so the guy's like, yeah, man. Tell me what I got to do. I want to be a showstopper at this ball. So he's like, you know what you should do? You should totally dress up like a monkey. You and all your friends. I'll pretend like I'm the monkey tamer or whatever, and I'll totally hook it up. And so guess what happens? They dress up like these orangutans, and they're chained up because that's what back then they didn't really have really great cages or whatever. And so Hop Frog is just like playing along with them, and so they literally are tied up like with these cufflinks. They're chained together, all of them. And so the ball's going on, and the king is like, yeah, amuse me, this and that. And he's very, the king is pretty diabolical. I mean, he'll shank you for nothing, basically, just because it's going to entertain his whole party. And so Hop Frog is just, there, and he waits for everybody to kind of rile down and say, I have a show for you guys. And so everybody, all eyes are on Hop Frog and the orangutans. And guess what happens? Hop Frog is just like, you know what, guys? Everybody's watching us. And so he basically puts them on fire. On fire. And they're just screaming, crying, but the masks are just gargling them. They're trying to break free, but it's like metal chains, and they're just screaming, and they're on fire. By the time they even figure this out, like the king and his guards, like Hop Frog is gone, Ballerina is gone. He's had the greatest, this is the greatest tale of revenge to me personally, and basically that's pretty much it. So, it's an awesome story, but it's got a lot more depth to it. I've just walked you through this. It's going to take about a year. By the time I tell you what's hopefully happening, it's happening. So, by that time, you'll already forget this spoiler I've already given you, right? So, I read recently, while I was looking this up, just to tell Hop Frog to read it online, that we have them working on the film. And it's not just going to get, a small person from just anywhere. I would have been okay with Warwick Davis. But to hear that Peter Dinklage, a.k.a. Tyrion from Game of Thrones, is going to be starring in this. Yeah, I'm fangirling. I am fangirl, because that would be amazing. An amazing, is Peter Dinklage to play this court jester who is just so cunning. I mean, he's so capable. If anybody is capable of doing it, it is that man, and I'm excited to just announce that. But, that is what I have for you guys in the horror news, and, I can't get enough of helping myself in saying, revisit some of those classic, Poe stories, because I don't know, some of them are just amazing. I mean, my other suggestion is, if you love revenge stories, check out The Cask of Amontillado. It's one of my favorites as well. A lot of people are just like, oh, The Raven's where it's at, but, I love a good tale of revenge, and The Cask of Amontillado, or even, heck, Nipin the Pendulum, I mean, that's a different sort of story. And honestly, a lot of, and you kiddos out there,